making it, becoming mayor and doing different things and stuff like that?
It's like a breath of fresh air because I think Baltimore get this stigma that everybody is, we're not gonna amount to anything.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And to see our young black men that achieve stuff. Now, I'm not saying nobody had, like, we all went through things that we probably regretted that we shouldn't have done.
Yeah, of course.
But I feel so honored to know them and to be in their circle that, we can do that. We can achieve big things. We can be mayors and we can be, known artists. Like, it makes you feel so good. Like, I be proud because I'm the person, I'm rooting for you. I don't care. I'm rooting for you because I want all of us out here to succeed.
That's
like,
what's up.
When I see
Motivation.
somebody doing stuff, I be like, oh, you would think it's me because I be like, go ahead. What you need? Like, you have to be that support person for people. Because,
that mama in the crowd at the game.
You have to because a lot of people don't have it.
That's true.
And if you don't have that support, I think it's wrong because you want somebody to be pushing you in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Like, give me those words of wisdom. Everybody need to hear it. Everybody need to know they're great. You got something in you. Keep going.
Keep pushing.
That's
what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So the age-old question.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, you already know what it is. Baltimore, New Jersey. Who made the music first?
Well, to be honest, it all came from Baltimore. But like I told you before, I'm a real fair person. So it came from Baltimore, but they be doing their thing too.
They did their own little twist on it.
They did their twist on it, just like the little line dances too. They done did their twist on it. So, that stuff sound good too. Our stuff sound a little better, but we did it first.
I always thought it was just Baltimore. I never knew that Jersey had like its own little thing too at first. So I always thought until I met some people from Jersey and they're like, nah, we did it first. I was like,
no.
Well, you gotta give me a song and let me hear it.
And it can't.
Nothing's as popular as Baltimore club music. Even when I was living in North Carolina, in college, going to some of the parties and stuff like that, they would play Baltimore club music. And it's everywhere.
And you know what's real crazy? I was in Cancun, and they played my song in Cancun. I
really?
said,
Stop
what
it.
in the world? So I'm going up to the DJ. Where you get that from? I said, how you get that song?
What'd he say?
He was like, it's just on my playlist.
Somebody must have told him.
My playlist. I was like, oh, and I was like.
Did you let him know that was you?
Yeah. I said, that's me. He was like, no, he's not. I was trying to talk like him. He's like, no, he's not. So I had to pull up, like, my page and everything. He was like, oh. He said, will you do your live? I said, these people don't know, but when he played it, they get up. When I say all people, they got up, and they was like, and I was like,
everybody just went on.
yeah, so it's one of those universal songs. Even though they don't know the streets, they don't care.
They just jam it.
Like,
music. If it's a good song, people are gonna jam to it no matter what.
And music brings people together. People don't realize music make you happy. Music puts you in a mood. Music can make your day. You can have a bad day, and you listen to like a certain record or something. You like. Oh, I could take on the world now.
That is true. That's how I be in the gym. I be getting it.
Yeah.
I be like, all right, I'm in this mood. Let me play this real quick, But sometimes I can listen to like slow music in the gym and stuff like that. But so you're not originally from Baltimore, right? But you grew up most of your life in Baltimore.
No, I would say I'm originally from Baltimore. We moved down Mullen, South Carolina, then moved back up.
Oh, okay.
So I was originally born here.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah. You're originally from Baltimore.
But we left, and we stayed down there a couple years. Then we came back.
You ain't pick up that little southern twang a little bit?
I think I lost it because, when I talk to certain people, they be like, where you from? You sound country. And I be like, who you talking to? But...
a funny story where I noticed that I started to pick up the Baltimore accent. So I referee basketball, and I went to a basketball tournament in West Virginia. And so, referee got to call out the number and the color of the team. Listen, Listen, when I'm like, so I think one team was like white and the other one was blue. So you already know where I'm going with that. So I'm like, 1-4 blue, foul. And then next thing you know, the crowd like laughing and stuff. And I'm like, what are they laughing at? You know what I'm saying? Like, they getting a little rowdy. So I did it again. Somebody did another foul, did something. And I'm like, blue ball. They like, blue. And I hear them saying it after me. And I go to my referee partner. I was like, man, I done picked up the Baltimore accent. Yo, they making fun of me over there, man. I was like, man, I gotta fix that. I was like, and you don't know you got an accent until you go somewhere else. So, like, I'm originally from DC, but I lived in North Carolina. I went to high school and college in North Carolina. Okay. So when I went there, everybody's like, oh, where you from? They heard a DC accent. Then started picking up a little Southern accent, came up here, and it's like, oh, where you from? You got a Southern accent. So it's like, now it's just a mix of like DC, Baltimore, North Carolina. Like, my whole accent is just like everywhere. But yeah, that's my funny story accent. But it ain't worse than Memphis though. So we good. We good over here. So are you still doing music like on the side? Like, do you still want to do music?
So I know I still want to do music. Like, sometimes I'll sit down and I'll like write out some poetry and, trying to make it out. So, you can do poetry in different ways. You can make a song out of poetry, you can make it a love song, you can make it a club song, you can make it hip hop, either way you can run with it. But my big thing is trust at this point.
Yeah.
So I don't trust anyone. And I don't trust anyone to give my work to. I don't trust anyone to like handle me.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense.
So right now, and I know I'm getting older. So right now I'm just like playing with stuff, reading into things of that nature where I can do myself. Because now we're in the era where you can do a lot of stuff yourself now.
Yeah.
So I'm just learning. Listening to people, getting just trying to get people, how would I say it?
We just like getting different advice from people.
Yeah.
Just seeing how they doing it.
Right.
Like if they're doing it on their own, but like, well, how you doing it on your own? What can I do to do this and that?
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. So with the music now, do you feel like the Baltimore club music like is like went on a decline?
You know what? I don't think. You know what? Yeah, I do think so, because what they started making is like trash. I wouldn't say. I mean, I shouldn't say trash. That's not nice. I would say
it's not your cup of tea. Just put it like that.
It's different.
It's
different. But nowadays, it's something like, long as you got a nice beat, you can throw anything with it. Like, I could hiccup all day. Long as it's got a nice beat, people gonna jam to it. And I'm not lying.
You're right. The beat. I mean, you hear the beat before you hear the words.
Yeah.
So.
But I'm really I'm planning on doing, which is really crazy, because I was like, you know what? Right after I did Hey You Knuckleheads, and which is really crazy, like it died down. Now it's a big thing again. But I was like, I wanted to like go to each state. This before, this was like a couple years ago. I was like, I should go to each state and just get the names from different streets from each state and give each state their own.
That's not a bad idea.
Their own. But I said, but how long do I want to just hang on to just this Hey You Knuckleheads?
I see what you're saying.
I want to do something else.
Something different.
It's already an iconic song. It's already is a staple in Baltimore. So I want to move on to something else. So that's where I'm at with it.
That makes a lot of sense. Is there anything else that you do, like on the side, like hobby wise, anything like that?
Yes, I am also a bartender.
Oh.
Just let me know. I also I have my own little business called Ria's Creation. So I do cups, hats, shirts, anything that you can imprint on.
Okay.
Like air fresheners, mouse pads, anything that you can imprint on, I can do it.
And how's that going for you?
It's real good.
It's going real good.
Yeah, but I wish I had more time just to hone into my craft. But
just working
and then the bartender, it kind of keeps me busy. But if I could work from home.
But that's 3 jobs. You got pretty much 3 jobs.
Yeah, but I like to stay busy.
Okay.
And I like to help people. So sometimes I'll be making a lot of little shirts, and I like give them to the kids around the neighborhood.
Oh, that's cute.
Or we're cause I like to do old school stuff. Like I'll go outside and do a hopscotch board just to keep them. Because it's sad they won't never be able to know what we knew when we were growing up.
That's true.
So I try to keep the little kids going, but they be trying to take over my house. So I be like, look, baby, I'm gonna need some time.
Yeah, and
that's what they do. But I like it. I like it. But everybody be like, you selling yourself short. You keep on giving stuff away. Da 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 da. But I feel like it is what it is.
Yeah, my mom, she was a giver. Like she loved, especially with kids, she loved the kids. Like she loved giving toys, whatever. If she can buy snacks, clothes, whatever, she loved giving things to the kids. And so I try to take after her and just be a giver, be able to give something. Like it's like it says, I don't know if I can say the Bible, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Like the Bible says, I'd rather be the lender than the borrower. You know what I mean? Yep. So if I got it, you need it, I'm gonna give it to you. Yep. So who are some of your main music influencers that you grew up liking? Like whether it's local, whether national. Oh, that's my girl. Hey, listen.
Mary brought me through.
Mary, Whitney, and Mariah. Them my 3 right there. But Mary, yes, and she's still going.
I would say Mary. Mary is my favorite.
Mhm.
Don't think I'm crazy. LL Cool J.
Okay. Why would I think you're crazy about LL?
Because those 2 are really iconic to me.
Mhm.
Like Mary done brung me through some stuff. Like all her albums.
Yes,
all of them.
And she sing with so much emotion. I love watching her perform because her and Fantasia are the only 2 to me. I ain't saying to me that really when they sing, they mean it. They mean it when they sing. Yep. And so I love watching them 2 perform. Love it.
If I could listen to those 2 every day, all day, I will.
Have you been to her concert, Mary J?
Yes.
You did? I missed it when she came here last time.
Late, but that's okay.
She was late.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Was it just a little bit late or
no,
Lauryn
Hill late?
Lot. She was Lauryn Hill late.
It's all good. It's all good.
All right, well, Maria, thank you for coming out. Thank you for being here and talking to us about your music and, a little bit about your life. You got anything for the people you want to say?
I want to say thank you for having me, but if you have any goals in life that you want to achieve, don't let nobody tell you no. You achieve those goals and you be authentic as you can be and keep loving yourself because I love me and you got to love yourself before you can love anybody else. Okay? Big Ria.
All right, thank you, Team Maryland, for listening. You all have a blessed one.
Walking down the avenue. A few more streets and we'll be through. Fangtown, North and Peabody.